Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to another video. Today we are doing the success rate for adding leadership event. This is a pretty self-explanatory event, but I know someone's going to ask me, and I have the event going on right now on my server, so I'm just going to go over it so you make the most of it when it comes to you. Hopefully this is going on your server right now, so here's what you need to know. This is the event. It usually only happens the week before a server merge, or if your server skips a server merge because they decided not to merge you, or if it's a very generous gift or very generous event like Christmas, which I don't know if this happened last year, but it's happening for us and it's not happening for all servers. So the bottom line is that if you want big commanders, you've got to add leadership. Well, once you get a commander to 800, well, technically it's like 900 something depending on your level, because levels 1 through 60 give you two leadership per level. But when you do an absorb commander, you only get the magazine leadership that was put into them. You don't get the levels. There's no point in leveling a commander to 60 and then absorbing him. You won't get more if he's level 1 or level 60. It only matters about the amount of magazines put in. And normally the maximum you can put in is up to about 800. It's actually straight up 800. And then the success rate drops to 40% all the way until they have, whether it be 1500 leadership or 7000 leadership. This add success rate will always be 40%. But in this event, the minimum is always 60%, which is a big deal because when you absorb a commander, it'll take 300,000 to 400,000 release 10s to get all your commanders back to S-class so that you can reabsorb them. So during this event, you can increase the commander's leadership 450% of the normal amount. So when you see guys with commanders over 100,000, this is how they do it. They save their magazines for all months coming up to a merge, and then the merge happens and they just dump all of them into all their commanders, or they spend a lot, or both. So a safe assumption is that you can get 100,000 leadership for 50,000 magazines during this event. So that's just a rough number. 50,000 for 90,000 leadership, something like that. But it's close. It's close. Starting from all level one leadership commanders, or 40 leadership, whatever. So I want to show you what I mean by this. Right now I've been pumping some into Stella. She's at a 90% success rate with 1590 leadership. So I'm going to take it all the way up to 3,600, which is 3,600 plus 120. But you'll see it at the bottom there. It'll start, and then the success rate is going to drop as I continue to pump magazines into her. And then once it gets to 60, I will stop. At that point, I would absorb most commanders, but as Stella is a commander I am keeping, then I'm just going to leave her there because eventually I'm going to absorb more magazines into Stella. And even if I don't, at least I'll have taken advantage of the add leadership event. I've already pumped all my other S commanders to maximum magazines and absorbed them. They are all back to C and D and B, and I'm just looking at all these other S commanders going, oh man, I really don't want to absorb these S commanders, but I do want to take advantage of this event the best I can. Even though there's commanders I never intend to use, like NB55 or Darurai, just because the success rate's so high. I kind of want to just take advantage of how good it is, because ultimately it's, instead of getting 800 magazines or 800 leadership, you're absorbing 3,600. It's huge when you start talking about 10 commanders, Anyway, we're getting close to it. We are coming up on it now. We're at 65%, and we are going to hit it soon. Here it comes. Come on. Almost. Oh boy. Is it 3,800? It's 3,800. How embarrassing. Okay. So anyway, all right, all the way to 38. Oh, there it is. Okay, 3824. I went over a little bit. No big deal. Not a bad thing. So what you normally do is you would take your leadership absorb here. If you were going to make Stella bigger, right, you would just go to your list here and absorb. But these are all commanders I don't want to absorb. That's why I haven't pumped magazines into them, because it's kind of like dead magazines. Once they're there, you're not getting them back unless you absorb them. So I'm kind of hesitant. I will probably pump Golem up just like I did Stella, maybe Hoodoo as well. Unfortunately, my Walker research doesn't warrant it. Maybe Blader, just to try him out for a while, because I know I can always get him back. But there's so many good commanders here that I should pump some magazines into during the event, but I don't know. Once they're there, they're committed to forever. But anyway, that is the add leadership event. That's how it works. And then, yeah, there it is. So I hope you you get to take advantage of the event on your server. I hope you've been saving magazines. I hope you get a buy one get one magazines at the same time, because there's a lot of events in this game. There's the buy one get one melange, buy one get one resources, buy one get one shadow matter. But buy one get one magazines is by far the best event to get a big commander. Get a commander so big that you only have to put troops in slot 1 to just devastatingly punish an opponent if they attack you first, or if you want to put them in the second slot and attack them, and that goes into more tactics and all that. But anyway, that's the end of this video. I hope this showed you what you needed to see, and yeah, we'll see you on the next one. So thanks for watching, and oh, like the video. If you have any questions, go to the comments, ask me. I respond to all of them. Check the comments, I do. If you want to join our Line community, you can download the Line app on your smartphone. You can add me, Melt AOW. That might be in the description. We also have a Discord, so our little Ark of War game is a small game. If you want to join it and get to know us, we're happy to meet you. Just introduce yourself in the comments or add me online, and I'll take it from there and invite you to the inner server chat, where there's probably some people on your server and other guilds where we just share knowledge and talk about the game. And yeah, you can ask questions, and from beginning players all the way to the advanced players, we have a little bit of everything. So we look forward to hearing from you. Thanks for watching this video, and yeah, see you on the next one.